we're going to talk about the proper way to refill your vehicle's cooling system after replacement of the thermostat. What I have here is your typical 3-inch funnel. I'm taking and slip it into the inlet on my radiator. And I have my bucket, which I use instead of a drain pan. I'm going to take and pour my coolant in. You're going to want to use one hand on your bucket and one hand on your funnel just to get started. Make sure you don't make any messes. Once you have approximately 50% of the coolant added back to the engine, it is okay to go ahead and start it. What that will do is engage the vehicle's water pump and begin circulating the coolant through the block and the rest of the components in the system. That will purge air bubbles out and allow the correct amount of coolant to be added back to the system. It's also a good idea while you're in the passenger compartment, depending upon the specific make and model of your vehicle, it may have valves which regulate the coolant flow through your heater core. What you're going to want to do is turn your heat on to full blast, put it on heat or floor, and kick the fan on high. Now that we have the engine running, I should be able to add the rest of the coolant to the cooling system without having any overflows or spillages. Once you've added a significant amount of coolant back into the radiator, it is okay to go ahead and use the overflow jug, which is located right here on this particular vehicle. It says radiator coolant only. What I'm going to do is take and pop the lid off of it, and slip my funnel back inside of it, and add the rest of my coolant to it. As the vehicle operates, your coolant is going to expand and contract, and your overflow jug is there to accept that additional volume. We're going to go ahead and let our vehicle warm up until it's at operating temperature, and from there we will check the coolant level.